Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for joining me today for today's unboxing video. Today's unboxing video is going to be a little different than my standard unboxing videos. If you're new around here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out some of the old videos, come back for the new stuff. Most people that are here for a second time or have been watching my videos for a while, you know I try to make my unboxing videos as authentic as possible. I open the boxes genuinely the first time in front of you so you can get my genuine first impressions, first reactions, and how I feel about the product. Unfortunately, I was not able to do that with today's product. Today's product was given to me as a gift from a close personal friend, and thanks a lot out to them. They know who they are. They know that I have a history of being very involved in information security, cybersecurity, and that's sort of my side passion and hobbies behind keyboards. Today's keyboard unboxing is going to be a macro pad. It's known as the Ducky Pad, which is based off of a USB rubber ducky. For those that don't know what a USB rubber ducky is, the USB rubber ducky is manufactured and sold by Hak5. Take a look here at the product page for Hak5's USB rubber ducky. Rubber ducky, it just appears to be a normal USB. What most people wouldn't realize is that this is a USB that is opened up, and then you can put a micro SD card inside of it, and on that micro SD card are preloaded ducky scripts that you have, or the owner of the rubber ducky has selected and put on the device. The USB rubber ducky, like I said, looks like a standard USB drive. Anybody plugging it into a computer would think they're plugging in a regular USB drive, but what actually happens is it's recognized as a keyboard, and then that script is very rapidly ran, faster than most people can type on a computer, with the exception of a few people. We know who you are. Everybody knows the fastest people on monkey type, but that's neither here nor there. So it's also known as a bad USB. It's basically an infiltration system that either bad actors or penetration testers, white hat hackers, gray hat hackers, it's used throughout the spectrum of people that are into information security. It's intended to be used for testing purposes, to find flaws in your company's security policies or whatever the case may be that they're testing for. It can be used maliciously. If you do use it maliciously, please note that you're probably going to get caught and you're going to face some legal charges. It's not worth the effort. So let's get over here and talk about the Ducky Pad. So the Ducky Pad is not created to be a malicious thing. It's not created for penetration testing. It just happens to be a macro pad, 15 key macro pad that uses the power and what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But it leverages ducky scripts to make macroing even easier on your macro pad. With the 15 keys and 32 profiles that it can hold up to 480 scripts for you. So basically anything that you can do with your keyboard, say hitting Windows R, typing in MRT if you want to run the malware removal tool, pressing enter, and then actually starting the tool. Anything that can be done through just keyboard shortcuts. It's not going to move the mouse. It's not going to do the type of macros that you get with, say, a macro recording software. This is strictly functions as a keyboard, but it just happens to use a script to quickly automate things. So it's a little more than just setting up a macro in VIA or whatever your particular chosen way of creating macros is. It's got a lot of things you can use it for. I imagine, much like the rubber ducky, there's probably going to be a repo, that where people can upload and download particular ducky scripts that are useful. As you can see here in this photo, they've set it up with all of their Photoshop commands or shortcuts that they need. Basically, they hit that button and it's going to go through and do what could normally take you a couple minutes of typing within a matter of seconds. So let's see. I want to show you a quick little example down here, of what you could do. So this is a simple ducky script, 9 lines of code. Windows R, delay 400, string notepad, enter, delay. So basically what's happening here is it's hitting the Windows key, it's hitting R. That brings up, your run window or run menu, whatever you want to call it. It's waiting 400, which that's 400 milliseconds, I believe. So it waits about 0.4 or 4 seconds. Give it enough time for it to actually complete that. If you do start playing around with Ducky scripts, you'll see that the Ducky scripts will execute faster than the computer can keep up sometimes, so that's why you need these delays. Then it's going to string Notepad. That means it's typing Notepad into the window, then it's pressing enter, then it's waiting another 4 seconds or 0.4 seconds. I'd have to figure out exactly what the timing is on it. It's been so long since I played with a rubber ducky. I couldn't even find mine today. I looked for it for hours before before this video. But after that delay, then it's typing in hello world, it's hitting control plus 10 times, and basically he hits the button. This is what happens. As you can see, like I just explained, the Windows run thing pops up, Notepad comes up, and then it increases the font of hello world. So this does support a micro SD card, so however many scripts you can fit on a micro SD card within the limits of this particular device, you will be able to load that many scripts. There's an app that goes along with it. I'll be installing that on stream tonight, getting familiar with that. I'm going to play with this on stream tonight. Stream starts in about an hour and 15 minutes because I have a bad habit of waiting on things and putting things off to the last minute because I want to be as prepared as possible, and then it ends up shooting myself in the foot. But so it's got a companion app, so you can come through here and easily change out your Ducky scripts that you have set. Gives you a more functionality than just trying to blindly go through it. It is not VIA compatible, unfortunately, because this isn't your standard macro pad. It's not gonna work with VIA. Somebody may be able to port it to VIA. Seems kind of pointless because then you completely get rid of the whole purpose of it and the ability to run Ducky scripts. But without any further ado, I've probably taken up enough time rambling about it. Let's get into this thing and see what you get in this kit. Actually, I forgot to even discuss the price, so sorry about that. This kit's $69.99, and it comes with pretty much the pad that you see here, and what you're about to see in the box. You've got different options. You could choose between a anodized aluminum or a translucent acrylic. You can get the 15 blank keycaps if you want, switches, USB cable. So here we go. Like I said, this was a gift, so I didn't choose the options. I believe that he just went with the acrylics. I think he did get the keycaps, and switches. Didn't get the switches because obviously, as a vendor, I have plenty of those. So I'm not sure how it came to him packaged. I'm assuming because he ordered several of them, these little boxes were in a larger box. So what we've got in here, we got a little tiny screwdriver. I'm sure everybody's seen these before. We've got one of these fancy high-tech keycap pullers, which usually ends up going in the trash or to somebody that needs it. Your USB-C to A. You've got a little micro SD card reader here, so if you don't have one, that's there. 15 blank keycaps. Not sure what the material is on these. ABS. Okay, so 15 little clearish it's an opaque ABS keycap with a white color. You've got your screws here. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Alright, you've got little instructions on where to go and find instructions. Get.io/DuckyPad. What is this little strip here? So you've got rubber bump-ons. We're all familiar with those. Pretty standard. And then you've got the actual pad, which, wow. So this actually comes completely built already. So if you don't know how to solder, you're in luck. You don't have to do any soldering. Everything is built out. You got your micro SD card slot here. Oh, and it does include an SD card. So you've got a micro SD card. This one is not really branded or anything. I don't know if I would trust a random blank micro SD card normally, so I probably will reformat that on a computer that I'm not too worried about getting infected, just because it comes from somebody in the security community, obviously. But yeah, so macro pad, standard, looks like pretty standard 15 switch macro pad. You got your OLED, you got your USB-C, your microcontrollers right there. These are in fact Kale hot swap switches. You've got per key underglow RGB LEDs, or no, it's not underglow, excuse me. They're shine through, so they do shine underneath of the keycap itself, not through to underglow. Pretty thin white acrylic back plate and front plate. Not a whole lot going on here. in appearances, but definitely a lot under the hood. So I feel like I've taken up enough of your time rambling on about security devices and this particular macro pad, and I could talk all night if anybody wants to listen about infosec stuff, because like I said, it is one of my other passions outside of keyboards. But hey guys, thanks for being here. Hope you can make it to the stream, which is starting in about an hour. Likely this video probably won't even get published until I've started stream, but I do stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. I am going to be doing a giveaway soon over on Instagram. There'll be more details coming soon in my Discord. Check out my Instagram, my Discord. On Instagram, I am instagram.com/Twitch Kirball. I'm going to be giving away a really nice Corn I believe it's the V3. I haven't gotten it yet, but it has shipped. Little Keyboards is sponsoring a giveaway to show a new case that they've designed, some new switches they're offering. So you're going to get complete everything except for keycaps. I went and looked at the site, and the value of this board was a lot more than I expected. So mad props and thanks out to Viet over at Little Keyboards. Go hit those guys up, check them out, see if they've got something you need. Throw them a little support. If you see them around, tell them thanks for hooking me up with a giveaway. But I hope to see you guys soon. Hope you have a great rest of your week. See ya.